There are a lot of conspiracies on this app. But let me tell you something. There's only one actual conspiracy. There's only one. Since the moment you were born, you have been actively under attack by a dark, evil enemy that's sole purpose is to keep you out of a relationship with God through Jesus Christ. That's it. That's the only conspiracy there is. And they come at it from all fronts. Our entire lives are saturated with this propaganda against God. Everywhere you look, there's an attack on God through science and gender and all these things. All of it's an attack on God. Abortion. So what they do is they convince you that God doesn't exist. And then all these problems that they're responsible for, racism, sexism, poverty, rape, kidnapping, all these horrible, evil things in the world that this evil entities are responsible for that have convinced you they don't exist, then they blame it on us. And then people are like, well, it's just human nature. Da-da-da-da-da. No, we're born into a system of control, and everyone just acts like we're not in a spiritual war. Let me tell you something. God is real. God is very real. And you know who knows God is real? All these psychopaths at the top that go to Epstein Island and stuff. These Luciferians that worship the devil. It's plain as day. Hidden in plain sight. But you're all oblivious. You know why? Because they use witchcraft and they got you in a spell. So now you're like walking around like you're trapped in the Matrix. And then someone like me comes on here and says, hey, there's a conspiracy. You're like, oh, you turn into an Agent Smith. And you're like, oh, here we go again. Oh, here we go again. How many times the conspiracy theorists are going to be right, though? One thing after another. I mean, you don't believe me? Go look at what CNN said about Hunter Biden's laptop. That doesn't exist. It's Russian disinformation. And then all of a sudden it does exist. And it's horrifying what's on it. Or what about JFK? Where the term conspiracy theorist came from. That was just confirmed that the CIA did kill JFK. Do you even care? You know what it's going to say in 2051? 2051? They're going to be like, oh, it turns out 9/11 was done as an inside job. You got to want the truth, though. You have to want it. The Bible says that if you want the truth, he'll give it to you. It also says if you don't want the truth, then he's going to let you believe a strong delusion so that you may believe what's false. The choice is yours. Seek it with all your heart.